Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Frank from the BI forums, and in this ArmA 3 video, I just want to vent my frustrations out to you guys about ArmA 3 and why I've been taking a break from the game and not posting videos on YouTube. And I do intend to do YouTube videos soon enough on ArmA again, with scripting help and all that. However, I just want to let you guys that I think I'm officially safe to say that I have given up hope on ArmA 3 and Bohemia as a company in general. They're just inept is all I can say at fixing game-breaking issues and making improvements to those issues. They're not going in the right direction. At least I don't see them making progress towards that. I'm not pissing my pants or trying to hate on the game. I love this game. I love defending it. You know, people who say it has bad performance and blah 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 because their fucking my grandma's computer or their laptop can't run it, or their AMD computer can't run it, or some shit, their Alienware or whatever can't run it. Listen, I'm not even going to get into that, but I'm just saying, I love defending this game. However, in this situation, I cannot defend this game and win the argument. You can't. Because Bohemia has basically made it clear enough to me that they don't give a fuck. And let me explain what issue is that I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a game-breaking bug, which is a memory crash. The memory crash occurs when let's say I start up my dedicated server, and it's running Takistan Insurgency, and I connect to my server. And then what's going to happen is a bunch of my friends are going to connect to the server after me. I don't have to be the first person, it's just an example. But let's say I connect as the first person, and other people connect after me. It could be my friends, it could be random people. Anyway, point is, when I leave my server, and the mission itself as well, and there's people still playing that I was playing with in the server, if someone else connects after me to the server and to the mission, one of the random clients, one of the random players who've been playing on the server and on the mission will get randomly crashed. They won't just disconnect from the game and be brought back to the main menu of the lobby or the server browser. They'll get completely crashed out of the game with a memory crash, which doesn't make any sense. That honestly, I've deemed it not client side of an issue. It's possible there's something in the mission. It's still possible to this day, but I'm telling you folks, I've tried every way to troubleshoot this fucking mission. Every goddamn way, and it still results in the same reproducible crash. There's other crashes with the exact same memory crash code that occur spontaneously. And that I can't explain to you guys on why that occurs. However, this reproducible crash that I just explained to you, this scenario where, the first person connects, and if he disconnects when other people are playing, those people are going to get disconnected when someone else connects after I left. Does that make sense? And so that's reproducible. And I looked at my dedicated server's error log. No errors that could really result in memory crashes that I can see. And as far as the client who crashes, when he generates the error log, the only thing that's logged is what add-ons he was running. What fucking error logging system is that? For a game this complex, the only form of logging errors is on the server and on the client it just says, oh, well, you're not running mods or you are running mods. That's such irrelevant information, I find, and so useless. Unless, if you're Bohemia Interactive, then it's such a convenient thing to have, because what it is exactly is it just serves, at least this is what I see it being used for. The error logging on the client, when you crash in the game, it generates this useless error. It says, oh, you're using mods or you're not using mods. And so if you show your useless error log to the developers, they'll say, oh, well, if you're using mods, then you crashed because of your mods. But if you show the developers your crash log and it has no custom mods in there, then they're going to tell you, well, it's probably the mission that you're playing, it probably had too many scripts, or the scripts were too complicated, and so the game crashed. They will never, ever, ever take responsibility for developing an inept game. A game that cannot handle itself. Because at this point, I don't know if it's the network coding or what, or just the fucking goddamn engine itself not being 64-bit. I know everyone hates hearing that. Oh, how could you say that they need to make this 64-bit? How could you possibly? It would take them years. Yes, I understand that. I understand fully that it would take them probably another 10 goddamn years to work on this game to make it 64-bit. and they will never do that. I know that. Even if they made $400 billion in a day, or per day, they would still never even try to do that. That's fine. My point is, and I know that they're not going to make any fixes for this issue, by the way, or any improvements, because when you look at, their sit reps and stuff, the only real relevant fixes and stuff that they're doing is making memory allocators. They're not really fixing or optimizing anything that I can see that are gonna help my situation here, or anyone else's situation. You look up online or on Google, the memory code, almost everyone else is having this issue that plays ArmA. Not just that, but many people who play DayZ get this issue. So it seems like it's something that is inherently in Bohemia games that just results in this memory crash. Pretty awkward, huh? Like, what are the odds of that? So that's why I've lost hope in Bohemia. It has to be the engine or the company itself, just being unable to find the crash. I find it amazing that the people who created this engine cannot pinpoint the issues with it. After so much time, so many years, I've been dealing with this fucking issue for a minimum of 8 months. Minimum. I would say about 12 months. Maybe a little bit longer than that. I feel like I've been dealing with this crash since the alpha of ArmA 3, but it's been maintainable since then. But ever since about 12 months ago, it's really become to the point where it's unfixable, and it is the game itself, and it will never get fixed. And I'm sure some of you will say, I've never had a memory crash in my life. Well, great. You probably don't play online or with a complex mission going on. I don't know what to tell you. Do what I'm doing. How about this? You guys want to preach how you never get this fucking crash? Great. Play this, get this mission, download it. I think, the version that's uploaded right now is actually a little buggy. But regardless, download this mission. I'll even send you my latest version, actually, if that's what you want to do. I'll send you the latest version. You could put on your dedicated server. You could play with all your friends. When the first person disconnects and then someone else tries to connect afterwards, and there's people already playing on your server and in the mission, I guarantee you, I'll bet you fucking $100 that someone's gonna disconnect or get crashed out of the game. That's just how it is. It's unfixable. It's a reproducible issue that is unfixable, and somehow even with that much information, they cannot pinpoint it, and they never will. They're not gonna try. That's the thing. They're moving on to the next game, the ArmA 3 on the phone game, because that's gonna be fucking great, because they did so well on the PC, so it's gonna be even better on the phone apparently. Anyway, that's enough of me shitting on Bohemia in this game. I love this game with a passion. I'm still working to make a decent release of this mission right now, actually. I'm probably going to do one soon enough, just so it's playable and you guys can test it for me and see if you guys actually get crashes or not. But on top of that, I'm also working on like a DayZ zombie survival kind of like mission. But I'll talk more about that in another video. I'm just saying, I hate this game right now. I love it. I love this. I love ArmA. I love ArmA with my heart. But goddamn. Why are the developers so negligent to these issues? They've existed for so long. I can understand you want to ignore the performance issues because it is a simulator and all that bullshit. You want to use that excuse, fine. Great. But, yeah, if you can't fix game-breaking crashes that have existed for years, that's bullshit, folks. Are you guys with me on this or not? Because seriously, do I sound like I'm just complaining with no reason? I know this is like a 10-minute fucking video, maybe longer than almost. That's 8 minutes. All right, but I could go into more detail as to all the troubleshooting I've done, as far as all the bugs, all the troubleshooting I've done, and how I've done so many methods to fix this. Just countless things I've done to optimize the mission as well. But in the end, testing this mission on Altus, Stratus, with no mods, almost no scripts, with everyone else who connects with almost no mods, it still results in this issue. The only thing I've had a minor bit of possibly success with was when I was testing this mission with verify signatures enabled, which basically assures that everyone's on the same page with the same mods, same versions of the same mods, and that's it. No additional mods whatsoever. No client-side mods, nothing. That seemed to work out a lot, and also turning off BattleEye can help as well, it seems. Because BattleEye likes to just kick you for no fucking reason sometimes. Because Steam does that enough as it is. So, anyway. Those are some other things that can be done. If I had $1 million right now, or if I was just in a better financial position, I would be paying for a more powerful server. I would be paying probably for an NFO server, and probably, basically NFOs has really powerful servers, I find. They're like the best servers I've ever used. I've had to use cheap servers for the past year now. Anyway, I'm stuttering, and that's bad, so I'm going to go end this video real soon. I'm just going to tell you guys right now that I'm going to be making videos soon enough for ArmA 3 on how to script stuff. Don't worry, I'm not giving up on ArmA in that regard. I'm not giving up on the YouTube community I've generated, or am generating. But yeah, there's still more to come, and also I'm probably going to go back to Warcraft 3 modding on top of ArmA 3 modding. Don't piss your pants yet and unsubscribe for no reason. There's some unfinished business with Warcraft 3 that I think I need to take care of real quick. And then, and I also am going to be focusing more on ArmA 3 and all that stuff. But I just had to vent out my frustrations. I love this game. It is the best game ever made, but it could have been made better, and I just need to know if I'm just losing my mind. Has anyone else had this memory crashes in this game? Can anyone else be willing to host this mission and test it for me with your group? That'd be helpful too. Seems like no one really wants to do that, so if that's the case, then I guess I'll just give up on this mission. I don't know. But anyway, sorry for this long, rambling, dumbass video, but there you go, 11 and a half minutes. And yeah, so see you guys in the next video, hopefully soon.